test. Let's see. Looks like we have sound. Hello, Reese, William, Askaholic. Let me know if I am audible. Strange Potion, hello, thank you. Alright, so purpose of this stream, as the title may let you in on, is look at some maps from the map pool. Got a request from Niall Homer. I believe it was Niall Homer. It was some Niall anyway. I'm assuming it's Niall Homer to look at some of the new maps, because there are brand new maps now, as in just made, and they've been added to the pool. We have some from Chosen, from Bias, so we're gonna take a look at them. So I'm just gonna open a random replay, and well, that one's live. We'll open one that's finished. I'm not even gonna put a rating on it. Let's just see, because some of these maps I haven't played yet, but given that I've played many maps, I think I can at least give you a decent idea of what's important on the map, what to do. So let's just open this one. From a couple of low-rated players. Rusting Iron Roundel. Who chose new map pool? The map pool is generated based on ratings given by the ladder team, which is like how many people? Maybe 7 or 8 people who rate maps, and then there's a formula. Patrick made a program, and you basically press a button and it generates a map pool, and it says it can have X number of maps of size 5 by 5, 10 by 10, 20 by 20. So it's sort of randomly generated, but based on the ratings that are given to the maps by several high-rated players. And FTX is in charge. Also, then there is some manual editing of the map pool, so to put in new maps that people make, to encourage people to make new maps, and they can come into the pool then. Yeah, it's sort of both. It's mainly algorithmic, I would say. Don't know if that's really the term, but basically, like Mentor, Chosen's map was put in manually, as were Bias's maps, because they're brand new maps, and you want to reward map makers. Let's turn on some music in the game. All right. I haven't actually seen this map, so let's pause. It's not really important what the players do here, because obviously they're quite low rated, but it should be interesting to see. I mean, I already noticed that we have first air from Blisk here, which is interesting. I wonder if he has something queued up. I'll have to see. 5 engineers, an airskip, 4 engineers, and a transport. Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is one of Bias's maps. I think Bias has 2 maps in this map pool. He's made He's made so many maps, and they do look good, don't they? I'm not much of a... I don't have that aesthetic eye, but does look good. So 5x5. Already see that there's a lot of mexes. There's a lot of mass. There's a hydro. There is some terrain, but it's quite open. So actually, I kind of like the look of this map already. In terms of like gameplay wise, I mean, obviously it looks good, but so let's see, what do we do on such a map? All right, well, you're gonna go for a hydro rush straight away. So we're going to land factory. Yeah, make a land factory first, I guess. Sorry, Blisk. Land factory. Make the mexes. ACU is really close to the hydro, so we instantly make the hydrocarbon. After that, I think we are going second land. But you are definitely going to make air on this map. Oh, we also have a second hydrocarbon. Okay, where's the ACU going to go? There's options here. Maybe there's options because I haven't seen the map played yet, but I mean, certainly, look, the bases are very close. There's not that much terrain in the middle, so you could go through the middle with your ACU, but there's not many mexes there. So I could see moving in this direction with the ACU or through the middle. Probably, maybe just. Okay, well, we got options there, but definitely we go probably first land, first land, probably second land. Second air with the bomber is going to be fine, because the reason I would say you could go second air bomber is because we have a lot of mass here. You're going to have to get these rocks in your opening build. There's a lot of reclaim on this map. Let's see, what, over 6,000 it says. And probably extra on top, because I don't think all the rocks have. Ah, yeah, it's probably around that. Yeah, you could definitely go for second air bomber, third air bomber, but you're gonna want to be making a lot of power, because there's so many mexes, a lot of mexes, and a lot of reclaim. So we're gonna need several engineers on power spam. Probably need 3 or 4. Be careful where you place your PD here. Alright, let's see what these guys do. PD probably in this position. This is going to be obviously more important to defend, as there's 6 mexes here and a hydro. So you probably want to expand here quickly. Maybe the first expanding engineer goes here and gets the reclaim and the mexes, because these are going to be quite safe. This engineer is unlikely to be killed. I mean, you could send a lab through the middle, is definitely an option, because you don't have to run into the base. You can run up this ramp. So fast lab, definitely possible. Alright, Dr. Hazard has the right idea. Common mistake here, queuing up one thing and then doing something else. Means you're gonna have to come back to this engineer, and he's gonna go idle and not be doing anything. So it's a common error. See, all he does is queue up the same mechs, but instead he has attack moves. So this guy isn't going to go idle. He's actually going to do something quite useful and take much needed reclaim. The transport is crazy though. I love this. Is he going to make labs? Make a ghetto? I'm not sure. But yeah, certainly it looks like walking straight into your opponent's base would be a major risk if the opponent decides to if you send the ACU to the side, I mean, I definitely wouldn't send the AC to this side. But if you send him to this side, I mean, the enemy AC could just be coming straight through the mid of the map. Which could be quite bad for you. I tag it up. No expansion yet. And many engineers in the base. Big problem. Wanna play a game? Not right now. I'm gonna look at some of the new ladder maps at the moment. This is the first one. Maybe I'll open the game in a test game. And we can do a little build on it. Probably be more interesting than this game, but let's see. I mean, you can see how much mass this guy has. Only 5 land factories. He could have 8 land factories easily. Or more. So he's gonna drop 2 on land units. And he could sort of just, you know, run across the map. Yeah, no expansion at all. He's making labs as well. Oh well, Dr. Hazard has a lot to learn. Building point defense in his base. Yeah, there's no guarantee we get new ladder maps, so I'll tag it up. Alright. Let's open this map. It's called Rusting. Iron Roundel. Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Host. I'm gonna just look at this map first for a sec. Then maybe we can play a game or two. Alright, let's make up a build for this map. Start with factory. The maxes. It's... Oh, I don't have... Can't speed up the game. Actually, I'm using a much clickier keyboard, which might be annoying when we actually play a game. Or maybe I can deal with that. Let's see. So... make a tank pretty quickly. I guess we'll go back here with the first engineer because it should be safe. Hi, Foden. 1 versus 0 indeed. Oh. Big ass stall. That's defend the engineer, attack his shit here. Simple stuff. Get some more reclaim. Build a radar here where it's nicely defended. We're not doing the greatest build here because we have too much power. That's okay. It's not the. We probably should make an anti-air. Gonna need some more power, and then we probably want to make an air factory at some point. There you go. This is, you know, 4 minutes into the game now. This is for the builds. It's over. Should be. You know, we're just adding more factories. We could have sent another engineer here. Should have, probably. I'm gonna try spread the engineers out. More factories. Damn, we really need to add a lot of factories on this map. Oh, need more engineers. Alright, well, one factory should only make engineers, that's for sure. None of this engineer and tank stuff. But with this much mass, you could definitely go T2 land. Definitely. It's a risky pigeon formation here. Big power span required. Quite late on this Hydra, that's a problem. PDs for defense will be good. And we could be doing a better job with reclaiming, but you know, first ever build on the map. Another factory spend. Oh, how else do you want to spend mass? Except with a factory. This is like the main unit of build power. I think I'm winning, guys. I think I am, yeah. So there you go. We turned a lot of stuff into units there. They're floating a bit too much mass and whatever, but you know, it's not perfect. Alright, here's what you do once you get this factory up. We'll make a T2 engineer. Will we make a Sparky? Yeah, we'll make a Sparky and then we'll make, you know, Mongoose. Grab these engineers. Get a second factory going immediately. Hey, Niall. I do. I was just thinking about making the gun. But it's sort of irrelevant. So, there we go. Alright, let's look at... let's play Tagada then on one of the other new maps. Mentor. Well, that build was literally the first time I've ever been on the map, so you know, we're not aiming for perfection. Let's choose a more visible color. Oh, I need to change the thing. I'll change it now after I place this factory. There you go. Okay. I already know Chosen updated this map, so it's going to be different next time. How much does Navy come into play? Very little. Navy is not a big deal on this map. Also, sorry about the keyboard. Okay, for the build, you want to just expand with the first engineers. You can't afford to assist the ACU. Because, I mean, look, you have 3 mechs at the start. It's like a few mechs is close to you. There's reclaim, but it's limited. Are these triggers? Is that a trigger? But yeah, Chosen updated this map already, or at least he's working on it. So it's not going to be exactly like this anymore. Probably soon. So you have to take this with a pinch of salt. Where do I expand first? I should probably expand this way forward. Also, I should not go idle with the ACU. Okay, so let's go here then. You want to pick up some of this reclaim on the way because it's a low mass map, so all this stuff helps. And I could get labbed here quite easily. Which is a problem, of course. I guess we'll walk to here, because then we can't get labbed here. You know, that's a good thing. And then maybe we can walk to here. He's probably gonna... I should probably make second air, actually. Because it's such a big map, and we're gonna need a transport relatively quickly. I want to defend this guy first, because this expansion is gonna be vulnerable. It is a big map. Now we're getting reclaimed, so we actually need more engineers in the base. Maybe we just immediately build a second factory now. This tank is going to try and defend this guy. Yeah, he already has an air factory. I've been quite slow. Maybe he's going straight for transport, actually. Could be doing that. It's possible. Flew away with his Inti. Right, he flew away with the scout, so let's build a transport. Let's cancel all the scouts now, get rid of that shit. Where do we drop? Maybe we drop that way. We made a second transport. Of course we did. Gonna need a lot more power. Yeah, we're gonna need so much more power. So much more everything. This is a really terrible build order. Should we do this? Should we really do this? We're gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm afraid this is gonna get raided immediately, so... Spamming through the middle. What should we do? Let's go there. Let's make T2 land. Okay, so far it seems fine. Except for the air, that's a problem. They also didn't make any economy. Yeah, you can't have everything. You have the corners. That's good enough for me. So at the moment. We need more intel. Probably also need some anti-air. That rock would be nice. Have a new keyboard and it's lacking some of my hotkeys. Oh, that's too many units. Don't want to build it that close to the energy storage, that's the problem. T2 air now. Where do we drop here? Let's get his base, see what's there. Add more air production. Oh, we just wasted a ton of units there. So bad. Air's gonna be very important. Already is, we're kind of losing to it. Yeah, I have a template for energy storage. Oh, my ACU's gone the wrong place. So, what now? We probably want to make a transition to T3 land at some point. I'll need another power generator for that. Are we not making any flak here? Yeah, gunships everywhere, it's an issue. Let's make T2 on the commander. It's not waste. Do we waste all our... It's a bad rally point. Let's try attack here. Just try. Yeah, we've gotten raided really heavily, so it's not that great. Need to scout ahead of our attack here. He's not going to T3 at the minute. What's this, Wagner's or something? Okay, we can kill the middle. We have 6 pillars. We can definitely kill the middle with that. What's here though? Okay, the PD is simply not dying, so we've thrown away a lot of mass. Are we still making... Should fix the rally points here. How much air do we have? Do we have enough to actually do anything? Did I lose all the flak as well? I did. I had so much flak and I lost all of it. It's insane. Ah, let's fight air now. We lose that. It's kind of crazy that we lost all our flak. Not really sure how that happened. Yeah, and I'm dying to Corsairs. Gonna start making anti-air and then it didn't happen. It's like so much of my stuff is going idle. Which is really sad. Stop that. Yeah, I just suiciding and stuff in. Okay, well, it is game over now. Probably. Most likely. Do have all this Corsair reclaim. Actually, that would be good. I need another P-Gen. Stop reclaiming that. We have the gun yet? We do. No radar. Why am I still under attack? Need another P-Gen. T2 max, T2 max. How is this guy alive? Thought that was upgrading. I guess not. Yeah, I guess we are just about done. Oh, that's really annoying that he just ran past there. Let's build a wall. He just dropped some artillery in the back of my base. All my air's closed. Use T3 land now. We have no economy. Well, let's just push then. Screw it. What else can we do? Random Corsairs and things are really annoying. Nice, he's not moving. Love that. Wasted a Titan there. Why is this not built? I know I gave an order. So why do I have no radar? Oh well. There goes some air. There you go. How'd you play this map? Yeah, so basically air is really important on this map. Dropping early on is quite important. I think we're doing okay-ish. And then air was an issue. Obviously the eco wasn't great either. Let's see the score. Not great. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, there's a few units on the map that you can capture, which is quite nice. What do I think about the map? I think it's a good map. Something different. Very difficult to play, I would say. Air is quite strong. One sec. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think I just got raided heavily, especially here. This was super annoying. Probably need like a factory here. Spamming this direction would be good. What else? The build is kind of tricky. I cannot do that. No idea how I would even start doing that. Okay, take this second air. Obviously second air on this map. Because, well, it's 20 by 20. So, yeah, it looks similar. Yeah, I have a lot more mass in the bank right now. I have to catch up. You don't really seem to have many more factories or anything. But yeah, you have a lot more power. Let's see. So you sent your ACU this way. I don't know, the ACU is not really important on this map, in my opinion. So it's not that big a deal where it goes. And you could take middle with the ACU, you could hold this position with the ACU, you could hold this position with the ACU. So, yeah. Don't think it's that big a deal where you send the commander. Spamming through middle is actually quite annoying to deal with. Well, it feels annoying, but actually didn't really achieve that much, I guess. God, this is slow. So at this point, thanks to my transport abuse, kind of in a good position. Good-ish. Got some bad trades, so this wasn't good. Fighting middle wasn't good. How do you have 60, 70 Mantis, 50 tanks? Yeah. Start echoing, and I have T2 land. You have T2 air and a T2 pigeon already, which was more impactful than yeah, here we have some raiding going on. These annoying raids. If I just put a wall here as well, some walls would be really good. Just right there, for example. I'm not really doing enough damage. I'm just sort of taking damage. This was a terrible fight as well. So at this point I'm already kind of behind, basically. Factory gets locked by the gunship. So yeah, probably T2 air instead of T2 land would be good. Or just T2 land and some decent air production. Could have tried to use my ACU potentially, but it's quite risky. Now you can build walls there. Titan also has a lot more reclaims on it. Which is strange. But there you go. What happened here? Because we had flak, and then we had no flak at some point quite soon here, and also no artillery in this army. Let's see what was in here. It was only 5 pillars. I actually thought it was more. Okay, Corsair. 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 Yeah. Corsair sniped all the flak instantly. Tagada attempts to teach me in the chat. Classic. And now we are dying to Corsairs. So yeah. T2 air better than T2 land. Not enough air production. Definitely an air focused map, given that it's so large and that there's mexes everywhere. Tough map to play. I would say at a lower level, I mean, just try and get as many of these, like, get the corners and things, put some static defenses there, eco up, get to like probably in lower level, T3 air would be super OP. Could just eco up to T3 air. Certainly T2 air, gunships everywhere. It's going to be really annoying to deal with. And of course T1 land everywhere is going to be annoying as well. Navy, I mean, yeah, if you have missile cruisers, then just, yeah, making some T2 Navy in the corner somewhere or something is also a decent option, because people aren't going to react in time to make TMD in all these positions. And you can basically hit everything with cruisers. Every important place can be hit by cruisers. Maybe, I mean, this might even be in range, but certainly the main base in range. This is definitely in range. So yeah, you can also make some cruisers. Frigates though, don't make frigates. There's not really any point. And there's like a couple of mexes you can kill, but it's mostly a waste of mass. How long stream coming? I don't know. Not sure. It's not free intel, is it? It costs mass. So it's like definitely not free. Alright, so one sec. Yeah, I mean, they're useful for intel, but I mean, it's not free intel. In five frigates, 2 factories, still like 2,000 mass. Or a bit less. Yeah, it wasn't that short a game. I guess it's pretty short for 20 by 20. Right, what are the other new maps? Then this pool. Niall is here. He's the one who asked for some new map stuff. There's definitely it's definitely another bias map. What's it called? Sweep Wing? Is that the one? Sweep Wing Sanctum. Alright. Swackle played this game, this map, against someone called Dan Combs. So let's watch that. And take a look at the map. Oh, I had the black screen, didn't I? Oopsie. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that like the Aeon Palace thing? Is that for my campaign? Campaign mission? Right, let's see. 10 by 10 map. Quite a bit of dead space on the outside. Oh, Broken Vows. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird map. We'll take a look at that. So, we got some reclaim at the back. Don't have a hydrocarbon. It's so rare to not have a hydro anymore. I mean, it's kind of silly how just having a hydro at the start of the game is nearly by default now. It really shouldn't be default. There you go. So nice that this map doesn't just immediately give you a hydro. That's already something different. So Swackle, that's kind of weird. I wouldn't advise what Swackle's doing, actually. Definitely wouldn't advise what Swackle's doing. It's like he just sends out the first engineer undefended, and it has to walk so far to between all the reclaim. It doesn't look good to me, but yeah. Alright, let's pause for a sec here. Got a lot of mass. Most of it... Well, yeah, we have a nice flat arena in the middle. Okay, let's see. So the ACU is gonna go to one of the sides, basically. As it, not the extreme side, obviously. Okay, so this is a plateau. Well, it's not a plateau, but you can actually get up here. So it looks like these mexes can be raided by T1 artillery from below. That's why they're all placed right next to the land, so this area isn't like just too OP. Important chunk of reclaim. That's a little gap there you're gonna have to drop into. So there's 4 of those. Okay, yeah, quite a few mexes. This is a ramp here. Any ramps here? No, it's nice and pretty flat. Can you edge build these? You can definitely edge build them with the ACU. If you can build them with the engineers, I'm not sure. Not sure whether you can build them with engineers, but definitely the ACU can. I don't think you can edge build this thing. That's quite far away. Alright, so... And there's a decent bit of civilian reclaim in the middle. That's an air factory. That's a PD. Alright. AC probably goes to this side because you have 3 mexes and 2 there rather than 2 mexes. More civ reclaim. Alright. Well, this is gonna be a spammy map as well for sure. There's so much to fight for on the sides, and the mid is so open. But it, yeah, I mean, Well, let's see how Swaka plays it. He has no air factory plan. That's outrageous. This guy's going second land as well. I think second air would be fine. Second air would definitely be fine. Because you want to get some... you want to get a transport eventually, obviously, because you have to get those 2 mexes. Bombing is going to be good. People are going to be inclined to go second land because they have no hydrocarbon. So going second air could take advantage of that. Swaka's NG is protected from the enemy NG. Yeah, kind of bad. He has no defense. He's defending this guy. Excuse me. Difficult to stop raids to get up the sides, up these sides you mean? Yeah, I mean hiding a tank up here would be quite good, like quickly hiding up here. You can see how vulnerable all these guys are to raids though. Like there's gonna be NG expanding this way, here, so lab is definitely something plausible. 4th air, yeah, I wouldn't go so late on air. Both these guys are super late on air. I don't know why. Maybe they have some weird logic of I don't have a hydro, so I won't go air. That's bad logic, but maybe that's their logic. Also, they can't spend their mass, which is quite surprising. So again, looks like another high mass 10x10 map. So you're gonna have to build a shit ton of factories. That's just how it is. Yeah, 5th air, insane. Should send ACU out after 2nd fac. Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me. I mean, that's just too quick. I mean, you want to go faster than these guys for sure. You don't want to be going after your 5th factory or something, but 2nd fac for sure. I don't know. That's a bold statement, considering these guys can't spend their mass at all. But yeah, send your ACU out to the side. Secure one of some of the expansions. Want to be raiding the sides. If you can deny this one of these and take your own, it's going to be huge. Also, when you make the transport, I would say use it to drop this. If you haven't already been able to raid this, then use the transport after you drop here to drop this, because it's going to be really easy to get a drop away to this plateau. If you drop some tanks up and they have their hydras, like if you take out 2 hydras up here, it's going to be brutal, and it's going to take so long to ever retake this. So probably you should also have a factory up here Maybe a factory back here or something. Not sure, but this, like this feature here is could be really important. Where's Swackle? It's going this side. Yeah, Swackle just has more mass. He still has 1,000 mass in the bank. It's crazy. So you can see these guys are having trouble spending their mass, and that means, well, you want a lot of engineers on power and factories, and maybe even make some eco. I think definitely you can make eco on this map. You not go crazy, but making some eco isn't going to be too bad for you. Should protect you against some raids that are going to get through. So yeah, don't delay air too much. Yeah, see now some units got past. All of this is dead, and just wonder how long it's going to take this back. Meanwhile, I mean, this side is dead. This is so nasty to not be able to take this. Would bomber first? Not here. No, not here. Hey Sasuke. What's up? Yeah, it's not true that it's never effective. I mean, yeah, kind of now it's close. It's close as it could be to never effective, but I mean, this is not the kind of map it would ever be effective on, though. Really. So yeah, Swackle's just ahead now. Fire ahead. You should have so many more factories than this. Or instead, I mean, look, you can have less factories, but at least then have T2 land, or have T2 mexes or something. I mean, that gun upgrade is so far along when he cancelled it. You hate to see it. Swackle is losing so much stuff. He's like been raided to crap. I have no idea what happened to Rion. Judging by that, he probably got banned for something. Don't you think maps and that are T1 spam dependent? Yeah, I mean, a lot of maps are, yeah. Well, we're trying to, you know, do some things about that. Maybe we'll do more things about that, balance-wise. This is so fun, says Dan Combs. Somehow I think he's being sarcastic. They don't have sound. Restart your PC or reinstall sound drivers. Audio drivers. So yeah, a lot of mass in this map. I'd say, you know, make sure your ACU is covering some of the expansion. Don't allow units up the sides. This side is so weird. So I'll try to deal with it. Maybe a wall here would be nice as well. Bit of a wall. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the nature of FAF where people will complain about Q1 spam, and then people will complain about Fields of Isis. It's like, well, okay. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, let's check out Broken Vows then. T3 Navy Rush is good, especially on map without water. He's some kind of hacker, man. Hate the big maps, games take too long. Yeah, I can see what you mean there. But I would say in that case, what you should do is just learn to make strats and just snipe your opponent ASAP. Brian M says he's a busy single mom. Named Brian? Well, okay. To each their own. Don't have time for a long game. Yeah, well, this is it's a problem that I don't know how to solve. Although there may be a solution coming in the future with a different map pool based on your rating. So more smaller maps on a lower rating, a medium rating, 20 by 20s be more so on the higher rating, potentially. Not sure how it'll go, but we'll see. Also, somebody has to make it at some point. Yeah, I mean, some sort of choice in the pool would be great. Some veto would be great. At least then you can veto most of the larger maps if you want, or something. But as always, we need devs, and without devs you can't do it. We really have very few devs on FAF, sadly. We had one in the chat at the start of this stream though. Askaholic, our wonderful server developer, working on Team Matchmaker right now. Maybe not right now, but as in right this second. But okay, we're supposed to be helping Niall with this map. So here we go. Features of this map, the plateaus. There we go. Plateaus everywhere. And a plateau in the middle with some PGens and a radar. And 2 maxes there. It's quite a nice little plateau. So we have some reclaim to be grabbed. You definitely have to grab this stuff right here. This is the most important stuff for the start. Then we also have a similar group over here. Some bits here, not so important. And some dead tanks here. This is actually quite decent. But yeah, this one mainly, gotta have this. So you want to go second or third air? I mean, I'd probably go second. Is it a mod for music change? Yeah, let me check what it's called exactly. Subcom Vanilla Music FAF V2. So yeah, take this reclaim and then expand to this corner. We have a need for PDs on this map, I would say. Make a tutorial video on how to get that larger reclaim. There might be... The info in the description might be out of date. Actually, I can't search the mod file right now because I'm using the wrong client, but I will investigate because I think there's a better... I think there's actually a better mod than I have now. Does Keyser talk about it on his forum post? Tagada can't actually post links in the chat. Unfortunately, no one can because of YouTube. It's not even a setting I can change, but where is Keyser's post? Let me just find it. So he made a thread about all of his UI mods, which is quite nice. Chef Keyser's UI mods recipe. Right, I'm gonna post it and then I'll see if he has the reclaim thing in here. Better reclaim view. Here we go. Oh. There you go. Speed 2 made a version with support for UI scaling. I should probably install that. Also, yeah, in general, doing some video on my UI mods might be good too. But I still have not got my new PC set up, so I actually can't even do much on this PC editing wise, very sadly. But yeah, so let's take a look at this map anyway. So wow, okay, it's Pepperanto. It's going third land, it's going fourth air. I wouldn't do this because air is obviously going to be really important. You can't get to these plateaus without transports. So yeah, you can't get there with transports. We have hydrocarbons. There's also some reclaim on these plateaus. It doesn't show up on the reclaim counter or anything, but it's something. But yeah, a lot of mexes on the plateaus. So air is obviously clearly very important. Thomas has air, already has an inti, he has a scout. He should be scouting the base though, really? I mean, he's scouting for raids to this to this side of the map, and he spotted them, but he should also really scout the base. Guess he doesn't want to lose this. I mean, this... it's fine. I don't think it's great, but it's fine, I guess. The Mex overlay mod. What's that? I thought Keyser might have that. Maybe not. That's an idle factory. So yeah, air, very important. Get a transport up. Thomas is making a transport right now. He's making more factories. The ACU, generally he moves to here, and then from there you can sort of decide where to go. But you don't want to go to the side of the map, obviously, because then you can be just out of the game. So both ACUs are going to basically the same place. Mirrored. Pepsi's there first. Pepsi's going to be spamming Mantis everywhere. I don't really like that he's spamming them all directly sideways and then up. I mean, it's he should be more aggressive. Should be sending him through the middle. He's going to get to his opponent's expansion way faster. He could have raided these. Like, imagine he just has 2 Mantis with a scout. He kills this, runs to the back and kills that. And it's like Thomas is dead. So he sort of wasted his epic land spam there, honestly. Quite sadly. Thomas is just taking all the plateaus. Drops the middle. You could capture the power, but it's probably not a good idea. Bomber can just come in and snipe the radar and then kill the pigeons on the next pass. So probably you should just reclaim the pigeons, in my opinion, and capture the radar. That's obviously useful. And maybe you make an anti-air in the middle of the map as well. Anti-air up here might be good, unless you get dropped. That's some bad micro from Thomas. Esperanto gets a lot of kills. Factory from Thomas here. He really did not believe that he was going to get this expansion. And now, more raiding coming through. This is why I say you really want PDs on this map. It's so, I mean, especially as Aeon, it's so annoying to... You can't have the right amount of Aurora in every position to defend against the tanks. Like, that's the thing where the attacker can have an advantage, because the Aurora kind of slow and there's a lot of places to attack. Then he can just group a load of Mantis in the one place and attack. Saska Casca donated 333. Thank you very much. Please check map SSCV. It was made for ladder special. I will check it out after this game. Thanks for the tip. Polandish subscribed. Welcome. So yeah, some raiding happened. Pretty good. If we look at the plateaus though, Esperanto only has a transport now. So Thomas, although he got raided, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mexes and a hydrocarbon. He's actually capturing the power. So yeah, we can kind of see how important the plateaus are. He has so many more mexes, even though he's been raided. But he's basically equal number of mexes after being raided, and he's going to take back the mexes that got raided, and he's still going to have the plateaus. Thomas's ACU ran off to the side of the map. Doesn't look like he really achieved much. There's a PD with no no walls. Esperanto walking forward. He has no Medusa, and so he's gonna have to overcharge his PD to get rid of it. Does he have overcharge? He's just shooting the wall at the minute. Looks kind of bad for Esperanto. It's gonna take so much damage. His Mantis are thankfully now doing the damage needed. He reclaims the walls. That's one way to stop shooting the walls. Pretty good move there. Did take a lot of damage though. But the expansion is dead. But now once Thomas comes back with his ACU, will Esperanto be pushed away? I mean, it doesn't look like it because he has more units. And he's in range of some Aurora. He does have a lot less HP now though. Is there any T2 air coming? Doesn't look like it. So this will be defended. How do you install the Speed 2's mod manually? Yeah, you just put it in the mod folder. There should be an option in the client to show you the mod folder. Okay, it looks like Esperanto may die here. Oh, he needs to block Thomas's ACU. He needs to block the ACU. He's not running away anymore. This could turn into a draw. Bombers coming out. Thomas has complete air control, so he should be making only bombers right now to potentially snipe the ACU. Thomas losing a lot of health. That's quite weird. Jesters. There's no air control. But he has Jesters. Not for too long though. Bomber's gonna do a lot of damage to this commander, potentially. Radar coming up. No anti-air. He should rush an anti-air with the ACU and the Mantis. Use that repair feature of the Mantis. Get a quick anti-air. Instead of just making it himself. He's gonna lose like multiple thousand HP from just a couple of bombers. So he's not doing anything about them. He's just making gestures, so this is kind of silly now. Ladder is so savage. Yeah, there's no mercy on ladder. No mercy at all. Yeah, he's just dying to T1 bombers. Not much to say about that. Jesters come in. I mean, that's just not happening. Ooh, T2 air from Thomas. Guess you could predict that. And Thomas actually got hit by that explosion, but he had plenty of HP to survive it. The gunships came in and just immediately were taking out some of the mobile anti-air. So yeah, this map, take the plateaus. Use air to attack the plateaus. Get some PD up in your expansion, I would say. I mean, if you're going like, if you want to go way more land spam than air, then maybe skip the PDs because you have more units than your opponent. In general, I would say you probably want PDs here in certain places. On the sides. Take the big chunks of reclaim that are here, some more bits of ice. And go from there. Use your commander. Gun upgrade is going to be good here. For sure. T2 are pretty useful once you get a bit deeper into the game for sure as well. Small amount of ecoing from Thomas as well. It's not unheard of. Alright, what was the map? SSCV. Is there a game we can watch on it? There's some games here. Alright, let's watch this replay. Eco Manager missing a dependency. You need common mod tools. Come on, game. Launch. Let's see it. Why is it not loading? Here we go. Also, my thing says there's only 17 viewers, but then it says there's 55 elsewhere, so... What is that about? Gotta love YouTube. Okay, here we go. Textures from Goodlands, says Sasuke. Well, I recognize that. Okay, 10 by 10 map. Not the most inspirational name for your map, I would say. I think you could have thought of something a bit catchier. Alright, let's see. So we got... So, just to be clear, this map isn't on the ladder right now. Got a hydro. We start on a plateau here. You can see it has the Goodlands feature of the dark place, has a lot of reclaim. Always a good way to signify where the reclaim is. Reclaim should be on different colored patches or as usual on the bottom of cliffs. Okay, there's a lot of mass on this map. A lot of mass. And it's kind of everywhere. We have plateaus in the corner. Those are the only actual plateaus on the map. The rest are just raised ground with ramps up to them. Brown map number 5. I think we're further on than 5 brown maps. So, I mean, you said, yeah, you make it for late game. I mean, there's so many mexes that you're gonna have to make a lot of factories. Sorry to say. You know, like if you compare it to... I think you actually need less mexes for more turtling, usually. Because, like, yeah, there's chokes and stuff, but I mean, you can still force 50 mantis through this and kill your opponent. Like, it doesn't help that much defensively, unless the choke is really small. I mean, this one's quite small, but again, not that small. But yeah, this map, if you feel like you're going to be scaling fast, you're going to be going to T2 land quickly. It's just going to ramp up fast. So Freedom is a British player. Don't know if he's English or Scottish or Welsh or whatever. Big new player is a Chinese player. Bad build here. He's not making these mexes. It's just gonna be stalling. Yeah. Next level prediction skills. Man that doesn't build mexes will stall mass. So yeah, yeah, another thing I see is that you probably both ACUs will go to the middle, which is not a good sign, really. Like, the bases aren't that far away, and there's not that much terrain in the way of the bases, so I mean, where's the ACU supposed to go except to the middle? I mean, yeah, you can go here, but that doesn't seem that useful. Like, you can defend this with some tanks and stuff. Also, it's only 3 mexes, so like, this expansion isn't even that important compared to having like 3 mechs here, 3 mechs here, 6 mexes on this side. I mean, you're probably not sending the ACU to the side. I mean, yeah, it could. Yeah, like if both ACs are going to mid regularly in these matches, then yeah, it can just end quickly. And then even if you don't die in T1 stage, then you easily die to T2 air because there's just so much mass on the map that you can make a snipe quickly and easily. So yeah, there you see Freedom going straight to the middle, because you also spawn closer to the middle than to... I mean, you're basically as far away from this as you are from the middle. So... for making a turtle map, a late game map, it's not a turtle map, I would say. I mean, you know, like, say there are maps where you, like, say Fields of Ices, you have to go to the middle, right? But you don't have to stay there. So like, you have to go there to get the reclaim on Ices. Here you have to go there because the middle gives you access to everywhere on the map, and it has mexes, so it's not that it has mass that you take and then you leave. It just is a crossroads to every expansion. Every mex on the map you can get to from here. So you can't walk away from middle, really, either. It's not like you can just go there and take the stuff and then leave. So that's kind of a issue. Like, I wonder if you just block this off. Like, if you couldn't just walk straight to... if you just block this off, probably... then you definitely get the ACU going to this side. Well, I mean, but you're definitely going to the sides. You probably go here. Maybe you go here, though. So there's a lot of mass here. It's definitely going to be a lot more turtly if you just block this off. I mean, it'd be kind of weird. You might get this kind of swingy gameplay where you go in a circle. Yeah, I mean, if you want it to be turtly, you can't have this mid area where it's just ACUs have to go there and then you can attack everywhere from middle. It's just not very... doesn't allow for turtling. could put civilians in middle with lots of T2PD. I mean, you could do that. Don't know. Oh, actually, yeah, that was one of the things. On on Chosen's map, he has units around that you can capture. Imagine if there was like you could capturable T2PDs around the map and stuff. I was thinking about that. I mean, you could have so many units around that could be capturable, just civilian units. Like on Chosen's map, he has a stealth unit, he has a deceiver, he has flak. But that's all. But that would be... I don't know, I think you could do insane stuff with maps where you just have capturable civ units. I think it could be actually really fun. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Less mechs on expansions. I mean, you don't need to have less mechs on the expansions. I mean, these mechs are kind of weird, but I don't know. I mean, leave the mechs. I think just if you want a turtle map, you have to close the map. You can't have an open map where you can run here, everywhere through middle. You just have to close off some of the map so that, you know, that's the real thing. Like, it's still open everywhere. Yeah, I mean, capturable T2PDs would be hilarious, but also strange. But also, you can't actually... Oh yeah, statically placed, not random. I mean, like, as a design part of the map. So like Chosen on Mentor has, as I said, he has a deceiver in middle and he has a flak somewhere. Endless path. It is an endless path. Adaptable. Yeah, well, I think it's just, if you just put it in certain places, so it's like if air is too strong on the map, then you're like, well, let me just put a capturable flak in the expansion. Or something like that. Like this, like, you can do so much balance work on maps. I really need to... I should probably start making maps, but I don't know. I don't know. I think capturable civ units would be hilarious though. And could be very interesting if there's thought put into them. Capturable T2P. Yeah, that's a bit too far. 20 civ pillars in spawn. Yeah, imagine if you had, well, maybe not pillars, imagine you had two capturable hoplites to micro. Add T1 NGs in start position. Nah. No, you don't want to mess with like the eco. That's not really what I'm thinking, you know, like capturable engineers would turn it into like, when do I capture the engineers to make the build order the best or whatever. I'm thinking more units. Like flak or stealth or radar, like Tagada said. Why not to put a Maverick straight away? Yeah, that would take a while to capture. That would take a while. Oh yeah, actually that is true though. A capturable factory. Yeah, I mean 4 capturable engineers, maybe not that, but just a capturable factory somewhere. to give you access to different factions' tech. Yeah, I mean, it gives some advantage to the factions that aren't the one that you capture, yeah, but I mean, that's it's not that big a deal, I guess. Shouldn't be. Necessarily. Yeah, capturable quantum gateway in the middle is not really the deal. It's just reclaim. It's not. It's not for reclaiming, or it's not for capturing. There was some ancient cast I saw where somebody actually did capture it and make SCUs, but that was like GPG times sort of deal. I don't know if somebody else are the same rating in ladder. What do you mean? You mean these guys? This guy has never played ladder, but I'd say he's like how good? Probably 1500 ladder player. Depends heavily on the map, I'd say. 1600 maybe. Ladder player. Probably not more than that. Freedom, I have no idea. Maybe he's 1600 or so on ladder. I don't know though. 1700 maybe. But yeah, you can see they're not really turtling. See, the thing is, if there's more T1 mexes for you to take, then you're not going to start ecoing in your base. You know? And he has to make a lot of units to defend, a lot of units to attack. I mean, he really should have more spam than this. Like, this expansion is completely undefended. Air is also going to be important. That's a huge investment. Yeah, don't repeat build units when you're doing this. Just make a few. Don't repeat build on plateaus like this, because you will forget and then spend thousands of mass on a plateau uselessly. Yeah, freedom's winning quite easily. There's so many possibilities in this game that are still unexplored. One of the things we did though against spamming endless T1 is we buffed veterancy for higher tech units, so they don't need as much mass kills to level up. Yeah, it takes time, it takes thought. Probably I'm not going to make maps because I've never done that. But yeah, maybe Bias would make a map if I came up with an idea. I did give Chosen some tips on, like, sort of help Chosen with Mentor. He asked me to about mexes and stuff, a few different things. Also Mozart made a map that was Chiron, but that didn't really turn out like I wanted. Bias's map news, yeah. He's accepting proposals. The thing is, I don't think he would change the map, or most people wouldn't change the map after they've made most of the terrain. So it's like, if you fuck up in the terrain, then it's like, well, hey, can you change the whole map for me? Because it didn't turn out like it should have. Well, I mean, people aren't really going to do that, and then you can end up with a useless map anyway. And it's very hard to just think out of how a map is going to play. It's not easy at all. So yeah, I think I don't know if Sasuke's here. Probably still is, but I do think there's too many mexes. I mean, Freedom has 35. He has more than half the map. But I guess he does get like 30 mexes. And yeah, maybe if you block off the middle, I wonder what would happen if you just blocked this off. And maybe had a few less mexes. Like, do you need all these mexes back here and here? I don't know if you do. Like, what's the purpose? More, like, just putting more resource on the map just means you have more... you just have more resources to spend. And having more resources to spend doesn't necessarily mean... that you just go to late game. I mean, it makes more likely you go to T3 land, T2 land, yeah. What would happen if spawns were far in the corner? Yeah, I mean, that would be... and you're going to be less likely to just die to, like, early T3. I imagine you could get, like, trebs here and or T3 artillery and hit the base from the front of the base. Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, I wonder what T2 artillery is like on this map. We have a lot of Corsairs coming in to snipe something. What's he sniping? The commander, of course. And he's gonna kill him. Pretty sure he's gonna kill him. Okay, we have 2 flak here. He dodges. He doesn't dodge. He didn't really dodge there. That is nasty. The flaks. Oh, if he had one more flak, he may have survived. Looks like he's dead though. Yeah. See, this is one of the things that happens when you have just a shit ton of T1 mexes everywhere. You can just afford that many Corsairs easily, even though he's lost almost all the map. Even though he didn't ever really have half the map. He still can afford a snipe easily. So... yeah. Yeah, close up the map a bit. That would be my advice. Maybe remove some nexus as well. I mean, just compared to classic turtle maps. And ISIS is the classic one. Let's see, what else is a classic turtle map? I had a list of... I had that list of... what was it? Where is it? Subcom... the official maps. What's in there? I mean, Via. Rhaegar seems kind of turtly. Yeah, it is. Capturable civilian TMD. Oh yeah. That's just hand holding though, really. You should build your own TND. The ditch is not really a turtle map, it's just a... No, I wouldn't say it's a turtle map really, it's just an insane high reclaim map. Looking for turtle 10 by 10 maps. I mean, Certus is pretty turtly comparison to a lot of maps, I would say. Again, very closed. The middle is closed by sieves for the start of the game. The sides are quite closed. You get a lot of eco on that map. Yeah, there's not really that many. I mean, Via is quite close. You just have 2 expansions and the main base, the sides. Badlands, yeah, of course. Again, you have like all the mass on the side, on the back of your base, and then not much in between the opponents. So again, simple designs are usually the best. The ditch sound as wildfowl. It is a wild map, indeed. Alright, any other maps? Oh yeah, Sweepwing. We didn't look at Sweepwing. Did we? Oh, we did, actually, didn't we? No, it wasn't on Everon Ladder. Okay, don't know if Niall's here, but maybe he has other maps he would like me to look at for him. Don't know if any of this is useful, but there we go. The Ganges. Geiger-esque. I'm not sure what that means actually. Geiger. H.R. Geiger. He's a painter. CD Rusty Light. And it is quite a nice map. Too many of those rocks, though, in my opinion, to click on at the start of the map. But hey, can't have everything. It's pretty good though. Once again, a little... I mean, it's... You gotta spam a lot on that map, but you can make some time for ecoing at that point. But yeah, it's not exactly turtly. Rocks are a bit annoying, yeah. We have this abomination, ambush the past 2v2. What a map that is. Not sure how that's on ladder actually. What do we do? What do we do? Alright, this is a silly game. But, no, wait, hang on, we'll save that. Let's watch a few more new maps. Or, well, new to the current pool. So let's watch this one. Let's watch Ambush the Pass. This map is so ugly. And I had some really silly game there once. I eventually lost, but I had fun. So let's watch this between Bully and Esperant. Oh, I've launched 2 games. Let's close one of those. Did I say ambush the pass? Ambush the enemy. Seems more like a directive than a map name. So that's quite a lot of factories he's queued up with his ACU. That seems pretty silly because, I mean, your ACU should leave the base before you make 8 factories. So, ugh, not a fan. Not a fan, Bully. You shouldn't be planning to stay in the base that long. But yeah, we have some reclaim to boost the build. He's immediately assisting the AC. No, I'm not sure where the ambushing comes in. It's more like just run face first into the enemy. Which is kind of the opposite of ambushing. You have... It's just unreasonably bothering these... the fact that these mechs are so spread out. It's like you get 8 mechs in your base are basically completely safe, and then there's a 4 mechs expansion that's impossible to ever hold on to. And then you have the middle, which has 2 hydros inexplicably. But there you go. I don't understand the point of really what's going on in this map. That's probably why I lost on it though. Last time I played, we have a lab. I think you can actually go first lab and kill the expanding engineer here, like you can do on Crimson Feud. Meanwhile, I mean, Esperanto is going like 3rd lab and he's probably still going to kill it because this is so ugly that he just has engineers. Yeah, most likely Niall. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. How does he has so much power as well. He still can't. He's stalling power because he's making power too fast. The dodging. Nearly got another kill there. So yeah, not much to say about this map other than get the reclaim at the start, have a good build, just make, as you can see, Bully Dozer's just whoring his build here. Making tons of power using the reclaim. He's gonna make a ton of factories. He should really... What the fuck is that sound? Hey Keezer, what's up? How much reclaim does he have? 1.2k reclaim. He hasn't even got all the stuff in his base. I think we need to go back to a simpler time where you don't have 1,000 mass to reclaim in your base at minute 4. I mean, it's nice sometimes, but if every map is a steroid build, then it gets kind of old. And people wonder why it's T1 land spam all the time. It's like, well, because you can build 8 factories in 5 minutes because of reclaim. You know? Why Cyber and Scout doesn't cost 20 mass? Good question, Keezer. I mean, it would still clearly be the best. The best. Scout, right? With no gun. Costing 20 mass. Maps with small patches, yeah. I would like it, I mean, I would like, because it's all about me, I would like, just like, you know, hey, there's a patch of reclaim here, and then there isn't just reclaim everywhere. It's like, here's a rock, and it's worth 150 mass, or it's worth 300 mass. Take this rock and use it. Rather than, here is 25 rocks worth 30 mass, surrounded by individual trees. So you have to click on all the rocks. This bomber is insane. Also, it's 11 kills now. You should kill the energy storage. Oh! Esperanto doing his shift G. Imagine an overcharge. Imagine a bomber. But he has no air. Oh, he does have some air. Is that bomber still alive? Is that the same bomber? It is. Here comes some P-gens. He attacked the wrong P-gens though. It's still very nice kills there. The face tanking continues. Bomber is dead now. Oh, he got more kills actually. Holy crap. I think that was, what, like 15 kills there. And Bully Dozer's just gonna draw. He's actually gonna get the draw now. Esperanto can't stop him from getting the draw. Overcharge. Yeah. Control K's as soon as he gets Esperanto under 2,500 strip. That's, I haven't seen that insult. That's pretty good. Stripper. Like why stripper? There you go. Yeah, Esperanto getting drawn. That's like some karma or something. What does that mean? It's just, you know what a stripper is. Surely. Just someone that takes their clothes off for money. So I guess Bully is a stripper. It's just some weird insult, I guess. No, it's not a not a faff thing though. Yeah, Bully saying it was Pepsi time. I loved it. About the Cybern Scout, that's just a reference to a certain forum thread that was posted today in the Balance subforum about T1 Land Scouts. Well, there we go. Perfect explanation of 5x5 gameplay there. Just walk into the enemy ACU and get a draw. And you know what? It's a good move for Bulldozer because one, he got bombed to shit, and two, he has lower rating than Esperanto, so he actually gains rating from that draw. Yeah, also overcharge is a big deal in this situation. That extra DPS is really valuable versus the ACU actually. I really don't want to close this window because I'm going to boil, but might have to. Hey Bully, we just saw a Pepsi time from you. Is draw still bugged? I have no idea. How was it bugged? Not sure what you mean there. What does it matter if it counts as a kill? Oh. I thought that was fixed, but it sounds like it's not fixed. Damn, that was a long time ago though that I saw something about that. But yeah, maybe it still exists. Can we please get rainbow shots from the Spectre? I was removed, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if it's unfortunate or not. Check out one of my matches. Alright, let's do it. What's the best way? Something changed with replays. So there we go. Don't mind that sound, it's just some unhandled exception that happens every time I open a replay. Don't mind that. Oh, you look for just ladder games in Replay Vault? I'm using the Python client. Oh yeah, on Java you use... On the Java client you say add, yeah, game mod short name contains ladder. Yeah, there you go. Or ladder 1v1 or... Oh yeah, just ladder actually, because it could be... Yeah, just type in ladder and contains mod name as one of the criteria. Play some generated map now. I'm using the Python client, you can't use it on that. You need to use Java, right? Well, since this guy asked. Alright, we got Strange Potion. First air. I think this is... Well, look at this. This is fancy stuff here. Why did Python get ditched by FAF? Because there were no developers on it at all. 0. Can't really keep it going if there's 0 developers. You know? So yeah, first there, I mean, I would never tell someone to do this, but if you want to do it, go for it. I mean, why not? I am in favor of people trying things, and look at this. This is I like it. I mean, yeah, -50. Maybe you should at this point assist the bomber. Fuck my voice. Maybe assist the bomber now. Get it out faster. Or maybe just full on go first bomber. If you want to know the first bomber build, it's PGen, Air Factory, PGen, and then like assist the bomber out and then build engineers out. But yeah, this is fun, so why not try it? I mean, you can get away with shit like this. There's no anti-air on the map anyway, so that's good. Yeah, now you have you're gonna have a ton of power. So this extra power is gonna be completely wasted. You need to build factories right now. You built too many T1 PGens, because this is 5 PGens right here. And now you have 6, so that's like 11 power generators. And you have a single factory, so that's a your eco is gonna be totally busted. It's bad already, but if you make these 4 PGens out, then it's gonna be GG completely. Bomb the radar on the way to get a vet. I don't think you get a vet from killing the radar, but you definitely get closer. That's a pretty good idea. You'd almost have a vet. It may alert the opponent, yes. But actually, you've already alerted the opponent by putting the scout right above them. So that's more of a tell. Also, your opponent went second air, so that's not great for you. Also, your opponent is not reacting at all. He's making a transport. Now, are you making an inti? You are. Yeah, so now we can see all the power you've made is being wasted. The extra PGens. Oh, ground fire. Are you sure you're 448 rated as you ground fire in between 3 units? Suspicious. So here we go, more factories coming, and we're killing this bomber. The bomber looks like it'll get 1 pass maybe. 5 kills on this bomber. 6 kills. Sorry, 7 kills. Alright, maybe make it transport. Yeah, don't make engineers now out of this. I wouldn't make engineers. I'd say... Well... Okay, right, at this point, that bomber was pretty sick, and it's gonna die now. What you need is... Well, look, that's death right there. Tanks coming. You're just vulnerable everywhere to raids and stuff. Gather the build power in your base. And get factories going. You have to get factories up immediately, so you have some tanks around. This guy shouldn't assist the air factory, should assist the commander. Should have been doing this like the whole time. And yeah, just get factories up. You probably need like 4 or 5 factories right now. ASAP. And yeah, maybe get a transport then pretty quickly. This guy has three land factories, almost got his fourth. Oh, you lost your radar. That's quite painful, honestly. That shit's expensive. 80 mass for a radar. So yeah, now we just see some of the... This is just mechanical things where you're not quick enough to react to everything. But, so stuff goes idle. Look like they know what they're doing. I mean, it's actually insane the level of play at lower ratings. But then you can also see very simple errors. So like this guy economically has issues. But he's doing some of the right stuff. He's looking for... I mean, this isn't good. Don't do things like this. But, also, he probably shouldn't make 5 labs. He probably made those by accident, though, right? Did he make them by accident, or does he want to make a ghetto gunship? I'm not sure. The labs make me think, yeah, he really doesn't know what he's doing. But there we go. Okay, so we need to expand. Need to expand faster. Attempted air micro, 2v2. I think it's probably not worth it to waste your time on this. This isn't a good investment. Also, you're failing. I mean, yeah, it's just not very great returns on all of your interest in that location. It's just not a good investment. But we have a transport out. Send the ACU here. Send some tanks to the side and expand here. Everyone can do a ghetto gunship, except for Seraphim. Also, this isn't good here. This is way too many artillery. So like these fervors are gonna do nothing. They're just gonna miss, basically, and die. Attack move is pretty good for an Aeon player. It's a lot of scouts, but that's okay. So yeah. Okay, eco management. First rule of eco management is just take the mexes. Most important thing. There's a lot of mexes that you haven't taken, or you haven't even tried to take, really. So they aren't the best in armies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, fervors particularly. The Aeon artillery is it has the worst area of effect. So it's very bad against units. Like Medusa can hit a lot of units because it just fires wildly, has a good rate of fire, stuns units and things. But the Seraphim, the Zui, again, high rate of fire. It's a super good unit. But at the start of the game in general, you just want tanks mainly. Fervors are good against buildings, and they're good against PD. They're not good against units really at any point in the game. So they're kind of a waste. Your opponent is expanding so quickly. He's actually taking your expansion right now. So yeah, now we can see these guys have headed off. Yeah, I mean, staying here to build these 2 factories instead of expanding is not good. Over here, this was good, quick expansion, but you didn't defend it at all. We got a ton of engineers building a PD. This is going to tank your economy as well. Yeah, can't do this. It's also, yeah, it's just a bad move. Don't do things like this, because for one, you can just send some units to defend this point, and 2, this is gonna die anyway. You're not defending this, so you're just tanking your whole economy with that move. This is a good attack. The further you push though, the more likely you lose this whole army and leave reclaim. So you should probably turn back this way and maybe try and kill all of these units here. You seem to have no air at the minute. Oh, you're going T2 air. Also, where did your transport go? I guess it got killed by your opponent. So yeah, I mean, if an ACU doesn't dodge, then yeah, you'll do insane damage, but you can't really count on that. So yeah, don't go T2 air with no air at all. You should, I mean, it looks like you lost your transport somewhere. You need to use the transport to take the plateaus. You're making the gun as well. Again, use your ACU at the T1 stage before you start looking for ACU upgrades generally. I mean, you can do some strats where you instantly rush a, not instantly, but super fast rush a gun upgrade to try and catch off your opponent. But generally, just, you know, build a couple of factories in the base. Then get engineers to start building there instead and leave and secure an expansion with your commander. On this map, this is the location that you normally head to. Take up, just, you know, take the space. This army's on a mission. The Aurors are crushing. Here come the Lobos though. You can see a Fervor would not get those kills. The Lobos can do it though. Yeah, this army has honestly been sick. I mean, it does turn into reclaim in the end, but it's pretty cool. Pretty good attack. But, yeah. Yeah, the issue is just you're not trying to take the mexes. You know? Not trying to take this. You're not trying to take this. You still have this. I mean, this mex. This, like, this is what I say. Every empty mex point should just be a beacon blinding your eyes that you just have to remove from the map. Just get rid of every empty mex spot. Fill it. Because, just like any RTS, economy is the building block of the rest of the game. Without mass, you can't build anything, and you have no mass. So you're gonna have double gun pretty soon. Don't make 5 T2 engineers, there's way too many. Way too many T2 engineers, you can't really use all those. Again, you're making build power while you're stalling a ton of mass. So this is not a good idea. And now we're at a point where basically neither of you have map control, except this guy has the side 5 mexes over here, which is hilarious. But, you know, you can see number one way to improve. I mean, the easiest way to win is to just have more stuff. Step one to having more stuff is to have more mexes than your opponent. And step 2 is spending the mass, and then step 3 is easy win because you have 20 tanks and your opponent has 10. It's not that cool or interesting, but we're talking about winning. If you have no economy, you can't really do interesting things anyway. But we have double gun. The problem is we're a light year away from our opponent, so it's going to take a long time for that double gun to come into effect. I think we've said enough here that we can speed up a bit. Take the maxes. Yeah, that's another thing. T2 Pigeon is good, but it's just sucking away all your mass, and then you're going to overflow all the power. Again, eco management. Eco, eco, eco. You know, it's like you could know it. Like, it's so funny that you ground fired a bomber in between 3 units. And then the eco management is like this in the mechs building. It's just, I mean, it's great that you did the ground fire, but in terms of the relevance is it's just funny that the dissonance there. Abominated. Alright, that's where the fervor earns its pay. The fervor accidentally walked into the PD though. Sadly. Alright, where's the ACU? He's patrolling! No, the double gun ACU. He's so powerful, but he's patrolling. So it looks like you're... Yeah, this is... It's wilder. It's a wild game. If you watch enough of your videos, you pick up these things much quicker than eco management. I don't know, I think I talk about eco management a lot. Maybe less so now because it's a bit old. Also, there's not, I mean, it doesn't change. So it's sort of the same in every game, so I can't just talk about it in every cast, like say, oh, he's overflowing mass, so he should not make a PGen or something, you know, it's like... I don't know what I said there, that didn't sound right, but... But yeah. Yeah, eco is... I mean... Oh, what was that? And Mercy just attacked the T1 factory. That's not a good use of a Mercy. Yeah, I mean the eco in Spring Commander is difficult because there's not. Oh my God, there's so many T2 engineers. Yeah, don't do that. Don't make that many T2 engineers. Eco management is boring, but I mean. I don't think you can call it boring. I mean, it's like... It's just the nature of RTS that eco management is important. It's just straight building T2Xs. Also, the eco in Supreme Commander is why it is as good a game as it is. Basically. Because the eco management is satisfying. Yeah, I mean it was incredible, Keyser, for a moment, but then it you know. I mean, this is the nature of it. Sorry, Strange Potion. That's what happens. You just get roasted. But yeah, now you're really far behind, and like, look, this guy has so many T2 maxes now. I love how he doesn't expand until he can make T2 maxes straight in the expansion. Lack of APM. Yeah, I mean, it's like you don't have... You don't have the muscle memory to do everything you need to do. It's like every time you need to think, you're slowed down so much. Instead of just like doing things, you're just making things happen. Oh! Oh my God. Fuck, I just sped through the end and he actually mercy sniped him, didn't he? Was that a mercy snipe? Oh, and you're so low on HP as well. Dying to Janice. Holy fuck. Yep, well, there you go. Another beautiful aspect of Spring Commander. There's a single unit that you can snipe to in the game. Not many RTS have that. Ah. That is insane. Oh. Yeah, I mean, first thing, just don't. Just take the empty mexes. They should just burn your eyes. Just queue engineers up to take them. I like the fancy ass bomber start though. That was pretty fun. I'm a fan. Alright, Curtis wants me to watch a Rusting Iron game. Or Bias really needs to work on his map names. But there you go. We shall check it out. Game on Pepsi, game versus Pepsi on Vulcan's Reach. I think I have seen that, yeah. This is... It's quite a game. Let me try to remember what happened there. I can't really remember, to be honest. But I think I did watch it. Did I stream that game? Maybe I did. No big streamers. I'm a huge streamer. Look at this. How many viewers do we have? Well, it still says 17 on my dashboard. That's great. I think it's slightly more than that. 58. Holy shit. Truly a supreme commander. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun game. I know, right, FTX? Alright, so it's you. Two players complaining that some trees have been put in the spawn, damaging the opening build order. Because the factory is placed on the dead trees. That's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. So actually this is actually pretty bad for this guy now. This score lead is actually important. Like he was reclaiming for a while there. He still doesn't have an engineer. And meanwhile, you was nearly a whole engineer ahead now, which is crazy. Yeah, Craftius, yeah. There's a lot of maps you can do it. Yeah, this is sad for the blue player. So you is Curtis. AC is walking. That's... Oh, what the hell's going on there? Yeah, wouldn't walk that quickly at all. You have Reclaim. Yeah, this guy obviously shouldn't be making other P-gens because he has a Hydra right next to him. But we're focused on you. Don't walk so fast. You have all this Reclaim here. You have a Hydrocarbon. You want to make multiple factories before you leave with your commander. That is for sure. Also, earlier on in the stream, I did some random build on the map that you could check out, and it probably, well, it'll definitely be better than this build, but it's not going to be some sick build. But it give you some idea. Nice lab there. Lab's definitely good on this map. Mantis, looks like you're gonna raid everything. You have, I mean, you're just way ahead already, even with this kind of not super great build. No P-gens queued though. You can't keep making factories with no P-gens. Right now, at this point, you need to be like, oh, okay, I'm stalling power. I have over a half full mass bar. Just don't make factories. Factories cost as much power-wise as P-gens to make. So you need to just immediately queue up P-gens with the ACU is best, I would say. These guys should make some P-gens after. Maybe before this factory, but certainly after the factory they should make some P-gens. See, you're trying to get the Hydra, that's good, that's fine. But the ACU should make P-gens here. Again, eco management, you gotta fix the problem straight away. Well, you'd say one P-gen before the factory. Yeah, that's reasonable. But you can see now you're making factory. This is the mistake. Can't afford it, and you're just prolonging your economic problems. Okay, this guy switched to a P-gen. I like it. So we have some reaction, that's for sure. Maybe it's not as enough of a reaction, but I like it. That's good. Now I assume you're gonna help these guys get the Hydrocarbon. Another good move. We could do a bit more expanding in the front of the base. And now it's time again to... I mean, on this map you could just queue up a line of P-gens here at these guys, then forget about power a bit. And with these guys, I would say use the repair hook. If you have a repair hotkey, it's quite useful, because otherwise you assist and then you end up... These engineers are just assisting a T1 factory, it's not great. So just queue up some factories, maybe queue them around the mechs so they're more efficient. But you have a lot of mass, there's a lot of mass on the map, so just queue up many factories. Like over here. But yeah, it looks really good for you right now. Like, your eco balance hasn't been too bad or anything. You're expanding, you definitely have more units than your opponent, judging by the fact that you're just killing his expansion and stuff. So yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Radar up here is nice as well. At this point, since you already seem like you're far ahead, or at least you have a better start, I would make an air factory. because you want to see maybe he's doing something crazy. Maybe you can bomb him. Oh, his ACU is here. Missed the time. Janus can crush the line of T1 pigeons. Well, they still can. I mean, they're not as brutal anymore, but they can still kill lines of pigeons. Let's see the rally points. Because rally points are important. Yeah, radar will be really nice. Right now. On 5x5, I mean, yeah, you have one radar over here. It's sort of in the corner. You want it in the middle, really. Janus were changed in about 10 patches, so yeah. They've been changed a lot. There's the radar. So you're doing everything I'm saying, basically. Nice. This is commander, I think. I think you could use your commander now. You should step forward. Because you have most of your units here. At least half your units. So you could step forward with them. Be quite easy. And quite safe. Making the gun upgrade. Yeah, just go and kill him with your commander. Oh, he's saying GG. So, not much really I can say when you crush that hard. Yeah, Keezer, you can't link here, unfortunately. Could you have killed him there? I mean, probably now you shouldn't keep trying because you're making the gun, so you should just not run your units in, but you could have killed him with your ACU. You could have just, if you had just cancelled the upgrade straight away, you just walked into him, he'd be dead, most likely. But you can just kill the expansion. Don't know if you should run in here. Seems unnecessary, but looks like you probably killed that as well. Yeah, I mean overall you're just gonna kill him. You're just way ahead. You're overbuilding power now. Oh yeah, this is a mistake. So you need to be aware that you're only stalling because you are making the gun upgrade. So don't react while you're doing that to like, oh, I'm stalling, so I need to fix my economy, because now you're actually killing your economy. Yeah, we can't see the links, Keezer. I mean, I can't even see them actually. What are you trying to link to anyway? And I can just link it. So yeah, way too much power now. There's no real need to have this pigeon or this mech, this bleh, PD. Don't know. There's not really a point in it. Again, that air factory would have been really nice. I would definitely say you should have made an air factory, especially now because you have so much power. Now you're running away with your ACU even though you have the gun. Manual reclaim. See, here's another thing. You're like doing manual reclaim with random engineers, but you still have loads of reclaim in your base that you could have taken a long time ago with just attack moves. Just have random engineers patrolling or attack moving around. No, it doesn't work, Keezer. Just link it to me in well, any other platform. like on Discord or something, and I'll post it. Yeah, we can speed up a bit. You're quite far ahead. His ACU is now building PDs. Patch up. Okay. It's just the patch note website. Yeah, I mean, you will find like a lot of Janus changes in various patches there. Mistakes were made at times. Now you're making PDs. What's the plan? You should make Medusa. You have no Medusa whatsoever. Medusa are really good versus Aurora and we're walking into all those PD he made. Air Factory would tell you what's going on, but you don't really know. You could make a radar here. Now you have a ton of mass. Medusa. Spot one Medusa. Yeah, Skunk Commander hasn't done much. He could have killed everything. Yeah, if you had more Medusa, you would get so many kills. Actually, now your opponent has T2 land. That's bad for you. You need to go T2 land now. And he's actually just killed like all of your units. So that hurts. Yeah, I mean, if you invest in the gun comm, you gotta make use of them. Push in. This is Aurora in your base now. Aurora killing everything. Ouch. Yeah, I can see that. You're an absolute hacker. Yeah, I guess you lose then. Probably. I mean, you could come back from it. You could potentially come back from this. For sure, but it looks pretty bad. Yeah, you do need to pay attention to your commander, but, you know, small price to pay for the power. Okay, well, this looks nasty. Yeah, he said GG and then didn't quit. It's true. But yeah, uh-oh. How many Aurora are gonna die to this PD now? Quite a few, but he just killed it. Need to regain the expansion. The gun comm should have been here to defend this. Gun comm is just not defending anything. Now he's building. So yeah, this is really... It's really sad how the commander's been used. That's the main takeaway from this. The start was really good. You're playing well, but then you need to... In making the gun comm was good, but then you need to really use it and end the game with it. You could have just walked into the middle, killed the ASU, or at least just pushed all the way to the base with just grab your units, also make Medusa. But here we go. The game is sort of coming back to a stable point where it's kind of even right now, except where's his commander? Okay, he has the speed gun, I think. That's the speed gun, right? Yeah, he has the speed gun, but he doesn't have range, so you got range as commander. But now, he's made the gun, and he's actually showing you how to use it. He just walks forward, and starts killing stuff. And you're building. No! Don't build factories. So this is an impressive comeback from the blue player. And it looks like he's in a good position now. He has more T2 units. And we have a... This is a powerful T2 army here, to be honest. But it's at the back of the base. Okay, are we gonna push and just kill his comm now? Is this it? Is this the moment? Thanks, Justin. Walk into him, keep him in range. Yep. See, there we go. That's how you use the gun commander. Oh, look at his BM. Wow, actually good move. Imagine I wouldn't have reclaimed. Oh yeah, he was staying here to get reclaimed with his commander. He wants to run away. Yeah, well, that was back and forth. Well, definitely a good start. Bad middle, good end, so can't complain. Yeah, you could definitely have gotten that kill earlier. When you start making the gun, you could probably just cancel instantly when you see him. Run into him, because you see he's alone. And you see, the thing is, even if you don't get the kill, you'll do tons of damage to his commander. Which already means he can't use the commander anymore, basically. So then you can abuse that, and then you're in a super good spot. But, yeah, also then, the reason he was able to get back into it is because you just sort of, I mean, you had more map control, which is good, but then you let him just chill. He could make T2 land, and then T2 land helped him win against your Mantis. Yeah, Keyser. Also, yeah, again, the air could have let you see everything that's going on and a forward radar. Also, so yeah, you got there in the end. It was quite a good game. All right. Free Rion 103 is hosting a 1v1 free points. Who is this? Is that Inspector Cott? It is. See how I recognize that? I prefer most things to manufactured Hollywood dramas. Alright, let's watch this Thomas and Swackle game. We didn't watch this, right? Not on stream. I think I watched it earlier on. It's fun. We'll check it out. It's really dumb. Should watch Blackheart versus Thomas. When was that? Was it on ladder? Oh, spelled that wrong. A few days ago. He beat Hybrid in the Blitz tournament using only labs. I didn't see that actually. Damn, Yeah, I need to keep up with some of these things. Watching less replays. To be honest, I've been trying to get gooder at Age of Empires 2 recently. So maybe I can show off what it's like to be a noob in another game and hopefully improve at that. Maybe that would be interesting. I'm not sure. Because, you know, learning is a general thing. Generalizable. Are these words? I'm having a big issue speaking. Which is not gooder at all. I know who William is. Well, I won't dox him. I'm sure he'll tell you anyway. Alright, Rhaegar, this is now an old map. It's new when I was learning. So, what's going on this map? Well, we have this thing that blocks the way to the expansion. And this kind of means that mid is really important. Because you can't send units to defend, you have to send units to mid to defend the expansion. So usually ACU goes across here, we expand. ACU at least goes to here. You can also go to the middle. We have some reclaim in mid. We have reclaim in the expansions. And yeah, Thomas is Aeon, so he can do that. But nobody else can. Triple scout from Swackle. Things to not do, in my opinion. Make 3 scouts instantly. 120 mass. Can T3 mobility fire on the base from high ground with 1 max? That looks too far to me. I mean, if you start building in this direction, then you can probably... Whoa, he got past the ACU there. Killed the engineer, that's pretty nice. Also, this engineer is gonna die. Pretty ambitious from Thomas to go that way. Hello. Maybe we'll get to... Well, actually, we will get to T3 stage, so we will be able to check Keezer. Thomas walks straight through the middle, takes both the Obsidian Rex are with his ACU. Doesn't steal this though. And this is still up for grabs. Swackle is just spamming down the side. And he's also sending his ACU through the water. It's kind of interesting. Good fight for Thomas there. Did lose his engineer though. Thomas running straight here. He's going to cut this off and take the side for himself. He's getting raided. Well, yeah, you can't lose all the reclaim. That's, I mean, yeah. That would be pretty nuts. I mean, what is the opponent doing if you get all 3 reclaim patches? Aurora shooting the ground here. This little cliff did not help them at all. They still are doing pretty good. A lot of shots wasted on the anti-air there, actually. And they retreat all the way into Swakkel's commander, so... Yeah, this expansion is dead. Thomas takes a small amount of the reclaim from the factory before he dies. And we have a split down the middle, and this is kind of weird. Thomas' success due to him being good or buffing Aeon. I don't know. He hasn't really gained that much rating. He already had a lot of rating. He's just a function of how ladder is now. He's playing pretty good. What's most impactful? From what patch notes? The most recent patch notes, or? Yeah, I mean, Thomas doesn't have anyone, doesn't have that many strong opponents. I'm playing quite bad. Don't think Tagada plays much at all. I don't know. Right now, why does Thomas have no mass? He must be stalling energy. Hardcore. Zar's the best. I didn't call you weak, Tagada. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're better than Thomas. Pretty sure. Six hours sleep, that's pretty bad. How many ASF? She don't know the exact number. Also, it depends if you're... I mean, Zyre's probably gonna kite away, so... Not sure exactly how many ASF it can survive. Right, so... Thomas... Stalling hardcore. Does it one-shot ASF? Let me think. $300 inties win versus are easy, by the way. Oh god. Thomas with the range gun starts walking across the water. Kind of like that move, but he has been stopped, and he lost his thing behind. Obsidian's coming out now. I mean, it's like, you can beat a Zyre with 300. It's like, if you see someone making a Zyre, are you gonna start trying to make 300 inties? Like, this is the question. What are you trying to achieve here? Thomas fighting with Zaysu and a load of obsidians. He has no shields though. Oh no, he does have a shield, but it's dropped. As he's still stalling power. Yeah, he really didn't fix that problem. Also, like, are you gonna be fighting a Zara with no ASF at all? Like, who's gonna have a Zara and 0 ASF? Or a Zara and 0 inties if you have 300? I don't know, like, it's just such a silly... it proves nothing. It's just... I'm not sure if we can increase the unit cap. Somebody said you can't, but hopefully you can. I would like it if you could. But I thought there may be some engine thing. Somebody mentioned that. I can't remember who it was though. Oh, the stun. There's a lot of reclaim in the middle for Thomas Hyatt now. A lot of reclaim here. But actually, is it for Thomas? Because Swaka's now PD creeping. Swaka's in a pretty good position. Now he's overcharging Obsidians. He's PD shooting. Yeah, this is good. He has a lot of T2 land here. Don't know what Thomas is trying to achieve. Yeah, Riptide Obsidian, yeah. Janus now. Oh my god, it's a party. Unfortunately, Swakal did just waste all of his T2 land there. That was quite bad micro, in my opinion. And objectively. So Janus comes in on the bomber, on the shields. Shields just tank all of that, and it doesn't get another pass. Oh, so many units wasted. Need this PD, this shield up. There's already MMLs, multiple PDs. I think Thomas is ground firing. Yeah, he is ground firing. To hit the shield. Swakal is kinda doomed. Nice overcharge on the shield. I mean, any T2 bomber is going to be useless attacking into 3 shields and then flying into a cloud of inties. Looks like Thomas will lose the whole expansion here. But he has broken the front position, and there's a ton of reclaim here. There's still tons of reclaim here that could be taken. This is crazy though. T2 wars. Oh my god. Hold, did you see that? Is that like a single T1 bomber just bombed all of these inties? Also, how did it kill them? Because it only does 200 damage and Inti has 300 health, so... Were they all damaged prior to that? It's just crazy. Oh, more Intis dying, this time to T2P. That hurts. Swakal now at 20,000 HP. T3 land for Thomas. He make snipers. He should probably make... Yeah, I mean, just go snipers. Sniper's definitely the right choice. I mean, he could make a single anti-shield bot. The, what's it called? Absolver. Could make one of those. And then just snipers. They're so insanely good against the ACU that they're a great option. Random Janus flying around. Oh yeah, could you imagine Janus here? Filth. That's what that would be. P2 artillery. This ACU is on a random walkabout. Oh, the snipers. The Absolver that he actually did make got killed as well. All because this ACU took a random walk across here. If he doesn't do that, then ugh. Those are inties, right? Harb walking into an ACU. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. It's like random stuff is happening. Oh, Harb drop. The inties all left the perfect spot that they were parked in, and now Harb took a shot from the anti-air there, and it's going to kill all those T2 T2 Mexes. What are the inties doing? Harb gets across to the other side. T2 Mexes up here, could be killed by a TML at any point from this front base. Also insane amount of mass, so why not just build some factories? Engineers. Quite a game. Hang on a second. Alright, I'll watch Thomas vs. Blackout after. Another Harb. More Harbs? No. Sadness. So many dead Harbs to this ACU. Now he appears to be reclaiming trees instead of mexes. Thomas now walking forward with the commander. That gunship isn't going to last long. Swako more overcharges. Oh, that overcharge. What the hell happened there? Oh, the shield went down, I think. Wait, maybe not. It seemed to overcharge inside the shield there. That's a strange one. Quite a battle there. Look at the damage these thing cameras are getting done as well. Look at their targeting. They're like... strange. Somehow the game continues. Harb's still alive. It's finally reclaiming mass. There's the Demolisher. It's not really doing much. T2 artillery killing some engineers there. Oh yeah, you wanted to know if you could hit the base. Well, that's pretty big range. Yeah, not quite. By the looks of it. What a game. No, this is a custom map. Made by Lionheart. Same guy that made Goodlands and Crimson Feud. And what other popular map did he make? Those are the main ones, I think. He also made a map, Hexagonian Drylands, which is quite an interesting map. Oh yeah. Artillery Wars. Look at this, he's just taking all the reclaim. It's so funny. Thomas seems doomed. I think he's making heavy shield now. It's really tough to get that done though. Like, it's expensive and it's slow to build as well. He needs some assistance on that. It's also suiciding units. Has a lot of harbs though, he can run over this. Here we go, but now he gets into range of PDs soon. Oh wow, that's a lot of reinforcements. What a bait. Also, he has no shields on his harbs right now. He's making heavy shields, so... Swakkel has 3 T3 mexes. Like, yeah, Swakkel was wondering, oh, I didn't know what to spend my mass on. It's like, well, just upgrade some factories. He has an idle T3 support factory. He's making 2 here as well. He doesn't have on storage T3 mexes. I mean, yeah, there's a P-gen there, but could be one there, but that's kind of it. Artillery, yeah, Swakkel could just build artillery in range of the base now. That's what he's trying to do. I think, you know, T3 AC would be nice. Did Thomas ever make that heavy shield, or is he... No, he had to retreat to make it. Feels bad, man. This game is so over. So over. Strap bomber now. Oh, the P-gen survived. Oh wait, I did see this in the game. Watch this. Look at this. Ten-second tutorial how not to micro air. Just don't give move orders with your air if you're not gonna, you know, continue to give move orders. He saw his ASF dying and he like selected them and then just moved them 5 meters to the left. And then just, that was it. Oh, he killed all the artillery there. That was pretty nice. So yeah, don't do that. Just, if you're not gonna micro, then just attack, move, or patrol. But don't give a move order, because the air is really dumb. Maybe it can be fixed somehow, but as it is now, basically the if you give a move order, it'll try and move there and then it'll circle around for ages while it like attempts to land there, and it won't do anything while it's circling around. So yeah, don't give move orders. Patrol and attack move are the exact same command, actually, like functionally, except patrol doesn't end, so that's the only real difference. Other than that, they're exactly the same. And Swackle now is just walking his commander into Thomas. C3 gunship coming in. Yeah, well, the main point is just don't give move orders when there's still fighting happening. You just have to fight it till the end with move orders, or just do attack move or patrol. Either one. Like before you look away, just give a patrol or whatever, and then at least they're doing something. I see, you've taught him a capital GG. Alright. Very important, I'm sure. Press S. Press S. Why? Why would I do such a thing? Stop micro. Well, that's not my hotkey for stop. But yeah, actually, yeah, you can do stop. It's escape for me. That's true. I haven't seen that Blackheart game. I'm wondering, should I cast it now, or should I look at it on stream, or should I just cast it for a video? I think I'll save it. I think I'll save it for a video cast. It seems like everyone's seen it except me as well, which is funny. Wanna play? Yeah, I'll play one game. Play one game and then probably stop, although I'm pretty sure should I play? Yeah, fuck it, let's play. Let's play a game. Why not? Do you want to play custom or just search ladder? Alright, he's hosted. Okay. Told you, Keezer. I'm using Python right now. Also, I thought the map generator didn't work though. I thought it didn't generate the same map necessarily for both players. Maybe I'm wrong. Any more reviews? I am. I actually did a couple for people, but I didn't post them on the channel. But if you want to send me a replay at some point, or two, then please do, and I will cast them. All right, here we go. I think it's fixed. All right. Okay. Clickety clack. What should we do? Need something for the middle. Oh, okay. I don't know, I played so bad recently that it would be a sad affair for me. Hi Ron, thanks. Yeah, I know Mozart. Thanks for the info though. Need to fix the hotkey problem. No. No. Fuck. Oh, that's so sad. The saddest. Thought I made a tank, but I didn't. This is also sad. Oh, it's difficult to drop the canyon. Okay. I should. Okay, where do we send the engineer? Straight to here? No, why is a mantis? That was a lab for something. Fuck. Worst build ever. Yeah, this hotkey stuff is problematic. It's my idle engineer hotkey is what's missing. This is quite a lot of reclaim. Whoa, big lag. It's taking all the reclaim now. seen my... Why is that happening? Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose the game. Why? Ah, come on. Ooh, get fucked. We're still screwed though. Unfortunately. Why? Micro. Yeah, we're dead. We missed. Or did we? Yeah, we're dead. GG. Oh, we're actually alive. Never mind. For now. No. Please finish the PD. Okay, we lost there. This is quite bad. Yeah. Not really much point in continuing. I have excuses. I won't share them. I can tell myself the excuses. We did lose all of the mid reclaim. And many other things went wrong. Especially in the opening build. $200? You mean 2,000? I assume. Yeah, the bomber was fun. You have to make bombers against these whorish crap. Where it's like put 5 engineers in one place spamming factories. But there's a lot of things that went wrong there. Not for me, what do you mean? The ramp. What's the problem with the ramp? No space. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a problem. I'd rather just not have a million mass. I agree, Niall. It was all downhill from there. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, nearly 4 hours. Yeah, I think I'll end the stream on such a high note. Oh, no, I shouldn't have played. Oh well. Yes. Start your stream up. And then, let me see. Alright guys. You want to keep watching Supreme Commander? Then go to Tagada's channel. For now I'm off. Thanks for watching. Thanks Saskia for the donation earlier. And I will talk to you later. Yeah, I'll try stream more, I guess. But still, I got kind of fucked with the graphics card. Still not here, so still not on new PC. Hopefully soon. I'll make it a lot more enjoyable. Less lag as I'm playing and things. Higher quality stream as well. And maybe we'll get onto Twitch as well, we'll see. But yeah, for now, Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.